Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm 7 Foot Bunny, and here we have our train. We have our fuel gas production, whatever it is. I can't remember what it calls it. It calls it petroleum gas. Yes, petroleum gas. And we're making solid fuel here to keep the train running. But now we need to do something with this petroleum gas, and that's going to be making plastic. So I'm going to need to get that down over here, because I'm thinking to build the plastic down here somewhere. We might end up having to extend this out over time, but I'm thinking plastic will be built over this side here, and will then come down and join in up there for at least 2 lanes of a belt, probably next to the steel. So, need to ship it down there. It's going to have to squeeze past the science somehow. So let's have a look. We can squeeze at least one pipe past the science for now. So we will do it that way. So we're going to bring this one down. And we'll do it there. I'm probably going to have to stick a pump along the way here somewhere, which I might stick. I might stick a buffer tank in. You know, for now, at least, just a small buffer tank. Like, probably like so, as a buffer. And yeah, that'll do, won't it? We'll stick that in, and that can go to there, and then we can stick that in, so as it nicely goes through there. This, in fact, I'll move so it pulls more evenly from both as well. I mean, I'm not sure that makes a vast amount of difference, but I'm going to do it anyway. The pump I will put there, and then what we need to do is run this all the way along here. Yeah. Might have misplanned that. Okay. Due to my poor planning. That's okay. We'll just do that for now. Let's get this plastic show on the road. Hopefully that pressure will keep the pressure up for there to be plenty of gas down this end when we get there, like this. So I will probably then take it down alongside this belt this way. We'll just stick a nice little corner on right there, and we'll bring it down. At the moment we'll leave it there, because I need to work out what we need to do to make plastic. Now I think I don't need an oil refinery, I need a chemical plant, I believe. So we're going to want to produce plastic for starters. Plastic takes coal, which handily we've got nearby, and petroleum gas. And how quickly does it produce? It produces at 1 per second. It only needs 1 coal per second, so that's not a big problem. So what we'll be looking to do, I suspect, is we're going to need some more chemical plants. I don't think I've got the chemical plants a building anywhere yet. I think I'm going to have to make them manually. If I just check in my inventory, I can probably make another 12. I think we'll probably go, I don't know how many we're going to need. If it produces 1 per second, I think these actually produce at around 1 per second as well. So I'm gonna guess We're going to start off with, if we got 15, we're going to go 8 per side. Let's go 8 per side. I don't remember if that is the ideal ratio, but we'll start off by making all of those like that. And we're going to need to make a couple more. So for that, we'll grab some gears here. That will get us some gears. We'll also grab some green circuits right there, because at the moment we appear to be making green circuits in order to make them, which is, well, at least it's using up materials. What else am I missing? Oh no, I've got enough now. I can make 1, 2. That should be enough. Right, those are making in probably the most convoluted and difficult way possible. What we need is we need some pipes. Now at the moment pipes are building down here, I believe, he says, thinking maybe I was building pipes around here somewhere. Yes, I am. I'm building some pipes there. So we'll build some, we've got some pipes, we've got things. Now we need to start laying this out. We'll just lay out, we'll lay it out down here, because we're going to take off the coal down here. So let's start off, just start with selecting the plastic, and that's going to go in there. That's fine. So we can actually copy that and go the other way, and hopefully like that. So we will need to take some coal off here. Hopefully I've given myself enough space to do this. It's going to be tight. I've not given myself a lot of space, but I think I've given myself enough space. Just. So we need to go. Is that gonna work? Possibly not. Possibly, actually. Let's go like this. And I think actually what we'll do is we'll build it in a set of 2 to make sure it's gonna work how we want it to work. And that way we can copy it. I think what we'll do is we'll connect these 2 together, because they're both taking the gas. If we... Yep, there we go. You can see they're both taking the gas. So we can put that in there and put that in there. And what we'll need to do is, in a minute when we copy it, we'll put one the other way. And at the same time, what you'll need here is a yellow inserter. It doesn't need to be any more than a yellow, I don't think, because 1 every 1 second, I think. Yellow inserter speed, its stack size is 2, so it should be able to do it, because it should rotate in less than a second. Oh, and on this side, I haven't quite laid that correctly. So, yoink, there we go. And then I can get rid of, if I can remember the keys, some of my coal just by plonking it in these. Yes, yes, please, please. Can I plonk the coal? Thank you. There we go. We'll plonk the coal in. And I will close Discord to stop that annoying beep in the background, because it should be in streamer mode. Then we're going to put a line up the middle here for the plastic coming out, and that is going to offload again. Hopefully yellows will be enough for this, like so. And then we just need power, which I'm thinking will need to go there there, there. We should then be able to copy this, and I think we can paste that down without too much issue, he says. Do we believe this is going to work? So I should be able to copy this down like so, and then paste, paste, and paste. How many go for? 8 or 10? Let's go 10. Screw it. Hopefully, this is all going to lay itself out beautifully. And that will work like a charm. We'll put that there, and they're off. So, the one thing that isn't powered is those, and it appears because I didn't make all of them, I'm a couple short. So I'll make those. These need power, so we'll just need to add on an extra 2 power poles here and here. And then we need to get the gas in. So what I'm going to do is... No, that's not going to be ideal, is it? Because I was thinking to do that. And I can do it like this. But the big question is, how am I going to get it to the other side? Because I need to get it to the other side as well. And ideally, I would like to do that in a separate run here. So let's see if we can get... Hopefully that's correct, he says. We do it like that. And we get that one in there. This one in there. This one in there and there. And bump, bump. And that should be working. Appears to be working. The gas doesn't appear to be getting all the way down. I mean, the pipe's full. This pipe appears to be full. Why is something... The grand mistake I have made is not to connect these. Oh. Hang on. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. No. Mistakes were made. Oh no. Okay. Fine. We're going to have to pick all this up, which is going to leave me with a bunch of coal. I'm going to need to pick all that up as well. My poor inventory is probably not going to be happy here. I'm probably going to need to get rid of some of my inventory. Let's get rid of all of this. Come on. Oh no, it's still full. That's full. Is all of this full too? All this is full too. Damn. Crap. Everything is full. Everything is full. Everything's full. There you go. Let's get rid of some of those into there. Clear some of those out. Yep, that makes some more space. I've got so much of these. Okay. So what I needed to do clearly is leave one space or something of that nature to make this work. Because at the moment it's not going to work like that. I mean, actually, I'm realizing what I could have done is actually put the power pole here on the outside right here like that, but it doesn't seem to want to reach that side. That's fine. That will be fine. If I put the power pole there, it'll work. And I can make that work, I reckon. Let's just check it. Oh, done that wrong. There we go. Let's try that again. because we'll need to move this one and put it like there, there. And then we can put this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. And that will work. Because that will allow it to take and pass the gas on to the next set of machines. So that was my mistake there. Mistakes often happen like that in Factorio. It's very easy to make them. And quite often you can leave like space. You can see like there, I haven't actually left quite enough. So what I'll have to do is put that one in there, and then I'll need to recopy this to there, and then I can paste it again on. So that's 6, 8, 10. So then we can do exactly what we did last time with that, and we can put this one here, pass it over. That one will already automatically hook up. And the one thing, for some reason, I haven't managed to copy the power pole. There we go. Job's good one. Plastic. Plastic is now being made. And we can bring the plastic up here on this line. So we'll be bringing the plastic up along here. But now, at least, that's where it's going to go. Might get rerouted later. And that will come down this way. And there we go. Plastic will make its way onto the bus. And everything is great with the world. Look at it go. I don't even think those machines need to be that. I don't think I even need that many of those. I think I can probably split this out into 2 later on. Because looking at how fast it's producing the plastic, it's producing way more than I need. And we're fine for pressure. Everything appears to be fine here. What about down on the end with the last machines? Yes, seems to be good. Plastic. Plastic done. And yet it's already churning itself out onto the bus. So let's have a look at science. I can start with these modules. I'm not going to be using them much yet. I might go flamethrower first, because flamethrowers can be extremely useful. What we're going to need is, what we really want to beeline towards is bots and blue science. Now, we need to have a look at what we need for blue science. At the moment, this might involve moving this entire science run. Now, a lot of that I wanted to move down this side, which I was gonna expand out. Looking at the map, I might be gonna risk it and hope I can push my way to something else. At the moment, this is all empty because I was preparing for that. So I think I will move the gun. I will move the guns over, I reckon, and then we'll put a science base possibly down here, and we'll bring the science down the outside. Yes, that sounds like what I want to do. So that is going to be the plan, Stan, man. So all of this is going to go down to here. All of that's going to go. My poor nanobots are going to be working at ludicrous speeds. We're going to get rid of all of this because this is, yeah, I broke the line here intentionally. Now, the one thing I will have to do is ensure I maintain power here between these lines. As soon as this one goes, I will need to replace it. Now we do have a little hole in the wall here apparently, which we'll have to block up. I think that is left over from when I was cutting through beforehand. So this will have to go round about here, and we'll have to bung some more down. Ugh, way done there. That is not a very copyable copy thing. I've done something wrong there. Looks a bit funky. That's better. There we go. How far out do I reckon I need to go? Is probably the best question. I think I need to go out past this iron at least. Probably to about here. Let's go until we reach the trees here, and then we will turn down and bring it round about there. And I'm sure I can work this, dunk, dunk, and I can work this so that we have a slightly better corner. Do I have a gun here? Do I have a turret on me? I must have a turret on me, surely. Turret, if you please. And probably a radar of some description just to add in. Do I not have a turret? I can't see a turret here. They're right in front of my face. So yeah, we'll put a turret there. And then I can put a little one just here, just to make sure that gets all lined up. That's fine. And then I can start copying this down a little further by bringing that one. If I do it like this, I can make myself a bigger run to copy, and I'll know it'll copy okay. So there we go. This is already running with bullets running down. Are these powered? Are these loaded? They don't... Yep, they're loaded. They're powered. They're good to go. So I'm liable to run out of parts here in a minute. That's not a big deal, because one thing I need to do and go back over is save my inventory, because I'm going to have a lot of bullets. I need to do something with all this coal as well. I'm going to have lots and lots of bits, lots and lots of... I'm not going to have stupid amounts of bullets. I was thinking I would, but I won't have stupid amounts of bullets because I stopped all the bullets from running through. What I could do with doing is getting rid of the coal. If I can get rid of the coal, I'll be alright. If I find where we're making grey science, over here. Where are we making the grenades? Right there. That is a good place to get rid of some of the coal. There we go, that got rid of some of it at least. And I will also need to get some walls. Walls are being made over here. Yes. There you go, 400 walls, that'll be fine. And I don't know where we're making gates. I think I probably handmade some gates, but I'll probably put a gate along the side there somewhere. I'm probably going to need to grab some belt as well, sorry, before I get too far. Let's grab some belt, and I'm going to grab some inserters too. So let's grab some inserters. And I'm not even making belt and that over here yet. I need to move that mal into... I need to build like a belt mal there as well. And start thinking about that. Because I'll definitely need the extra bits for when I come back down with all this wider out. I'll need the extra belt. I'll definitely need the extra walls. Hopefully I'll have enough gun turrets. Cannot insert piercing rounds. My backpack is full. That's fine, that's fine. We're running at maximum speed. I will carry on and do this and save you guys watching the boredom. Okay, so the wall is complete, extension of the wall. And now we get to do one of my favourite things in Factorio, which is clear some trees. The way it was intended to be done in Factorio, which is with grenades. You know, it really makes me happy. It is by far one of the most fun things. You just I'm sorry, Greta, but it's just a game, remember. Oh, slightly blew myself up. That is one of the minor dangers of doing this. You can possibly blow yourself up. I mean, you know, it's one of the slight hazards, but I'm just going to clear the worst of them so I don't end up with an inventory full of wood later. We can clear some more when we get there. There we go. So essentially I'm going to try and move all the science over to here. We're going to keep this science building. At the moment we're bringing science through, but essentially a whole bunch of this system here, pretty much a carbon copy of it, is going to move over there. Sorry, had to cough there a second. So, yeah, a carbon copy of that, of this, is going to move over this way. And what I'm probably going to do is work it so that I bring these into this, so as I don't quite need all of this. Copper we are going to have to bring over here as well at some point, which is going to be a thing. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but my plan is to basically take pretty much most of this, going to have a little bit of editing to it once it's done. Take most of this and bring it over here and rebuild it, so we can start clearing that area. Now, is that area copied? That area is bringing the iron. That's fine. I don't mind having that area still there. Yeah, I will build it just like that, right there. And what I'm going to do is, that one's not going to be getting any iron. And this I will step down just a little bit. So what we'll do, let's just save myself some time and effort and delete those bits there. This is gonna, oop, hang on. Nope, that's paste. Okay, so fine. I'm gonna do cut. So I'm gonna cut this and move it out by just one belt there. That'll be fine. And I've screwed it up. I've put it off center. So that's where it's gonna go. And with that, we'll put a splitter there. And we'll bring that that one can go straight on, this one can go this way and just come over here like so, and this will go this way. And this will be where we bring copper on. This won't need to be there and can go straight through. This I don't think will need to be here either. This is where the science is going to go. We might actually change a heart. I might keep that the same. I don't know. I'll think about it. I haven't built the actual sciencing area yet anyway. The other thing I'm going to do is upgrade these machines. So upgrade those. I'll produce a lot faster if I upgrade them, and I don't use the other ones anymore anyway. So what I need to do is actually start getting rid of some of those back into the system. So these I need to install in here. There you go. They'll all get upgraded to these then, because I don't need the old ones. Right, so we've got circuits, we've got iron, we've got all of that good stuff. So we're going to take some iron off, which will be enough to feed these two. So I will literally... Oh. Balls. This is why you should always give yourself more space than you think you need in Factorio, because inevitably you need more space. So I actually need to move that. I'm going to move it 2 to be safe. Because I actually need the space to bring this in. So what we're going to do is bring in that. We'll need this, 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 and this. This just helps to even the belt up afterwards. It's not going to be a big deal. There's no power here at the moment, and I'm going to need to stand here while my nanobots work, but then I'm going to need to look at putting copper in. This also, I think, is not needed. We're going to have a look here, because we're going to have these going down here. We're going to have some belts. This is obviously needed. This puts on. I'm not sure about that. I think that was bringing in green circuits. At the moment, what we'll probably end up doing is bringing green circuits up here and bringing them in. I mean, there were various ways of doing this. And what I could do is bring green circuits in here and then bring it back in the way it was actually being brought in. So just bring it through there, and then you should be able to put it directly to there, like so. Have another over under here, and we can bring green circuits in by doing exactly the same thing. Drink. There we go. And simply bump and green circuits. So we've got iron coming in, green circuits coming in. The other thing we're going to need coming in is copper, which is going to need to come from probably... Ooh, where's the copper going to come from? I'm actually thinking to put the copper right at this side. I'm not sure how many lines of copper I'm going to need, because I'm thinking this one's going to be red circuits and blue circuits if I need them. I'm thinking this may be copper, and it's going to seem a bit weird right now to be putting the copper right there, but there is method in this madness, and that method is that the over here later is where I will build the actual copper thing. So I'm trying to remember quite how it's been a while since I've done even a 4x4 balancer. I think it needs to be this with one of these, with, oh, it's been a while. So, oh, hang on, what have I done there? So I think this works quite nicely as a 4x4 balancer. It might not be perfect, but you put that one there, that one going through, that one going through, and I believe that works as a sensible 4x4 balancer. It might not be perfect, but that will do. And for now, I am just going to steal the copper from somewhere. He says, from somewhere. I think it's going to come from here and just come across. So I'll grab the copper. It's not a perfect system, and as I've sort of indicated before, much of this will get destroyed at a later date. And I am going to need to do this slightly differently here. I'm going to need to sort of sneak it through. So that and that. If I go that and that will also still work. And then I can just bring it through this way. I've got the belts the wrong way around. Is that right? Is that going through? Yep, good. It's going to come all the way across. And let's stick it in that one. Don't know why, we're sticking it in that one. And that is going to work the copper system pretty hard there. And that's going to be pulling off a lot of copper. What is going on here? I've still got a few issues left over from my belt contamination from the other day, where I contaminated my belt with stone, much to my disgust. Don't normally suffer too much from contaminating my belts, but in this case I certainly did. Okay, that's working, that's clearing copper. That is fine. And with that, I think I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.